Should the voting age be lowered to 16? Is voting by mail secure? Yes, today we witnessed another absurdity in Parliament. A Reform Party MP claimed to have seen people carrying ballot papers in sacks. Yes, in sacks. This is not a scene from a film, but British democracy. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. We at Reform are very much against votes for 16 to 17-year-olds. It's interesting to know that they themselves are completely split down the middle on this issue. But I would urge the Minister, in particular with regard to postal voting, we have grave concerns about the risks to security and the risks of impersonation of postal voting. I myself, Minister, have seen people carry bag loads of postal votes to a polling station on election day. That is surely completely wrong.
Minister.
I want to reassure the honourable gentleman that we take those issues very seriously. Personating another voter is a deliberate act of fraud. It completely undermines our democracy and is a serious criminal offence that will continue to be prosecuted.
Point of order, Francis Shalami.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. Madam Deputy Speaker, it's really important for us as members of Parliament to be accurate in our statements. I just wanted clarity. The member for Boston and Skegness mentioned bags of postal votes, but Madam Deputy Speaker, you'll be aware that the Elections Act 2022 and the subsequent SI, which I served on as the Shadow Minister for Democracy, states people handling postal votes will now be limited to handling no more than 5 postal votes for elections plus their own postal votes. Would the Honourable Member for Boston and Skegness want to reflect on that statement of people carrying multiple bags of postal votes?
I am grateful to the Honourable Member for giving notice of her point of order. I take it that she has notified the Honourable Member mentioned, you are nodding, that is, and obviously her point of order is not a point of order for the Chair, but she has put her point on the record.
The Reform MP opposes giving 16 and 17-year-olds the right to vote. He says there is disagreement among the parties on this issue. As for the main issue, he says there is a risk of fraud in postal voting and claims to have seen bags full of postal votes being brought in on election day with his own eyes. The Minister responds, yes, fraud is a serious crime. It is punishable. However, someone from the opposition interjects, saying, according to the election law, a person can carry a maximum of 5 votes. There are no bags, don't exaggerate. The Speaker of the House does not intervene in the debate with classic British elegance, but takes note. Look, the issue of postal voting is actually much deeper. These allegations have been circulating for years, especially in areas with high immigrant populations. Rumours of group voting and voting on behalf of the family are no longer neighbourhood gossip, but the heart of political debate. The Reform Party MP is making bold statements on stage. Bags of votes arrived, he says. But where are the videos? Because we're in 2025 and everyone has an HD camera in their pocket. But that's classic British politics. Plenty of claims, no proof. Of course, the other side isn't staying silent. They're reminding everyone about the election law. They say, one person can't carry more than 5 votes, and this law was passed in 2022. Well, that's all well and good, but how was it enforced after the law was passed? Was there any oversight? Were there 5 votes in those bags, or 50? Who's going to count them? Who's going to oversee it? Here's the important part. The reformists are pointing out a real problem, but they're doing it in such an exaggerated, unsubstantiated way that their sincerity is being questioned. The other side is hiding behind the law, but not explaining what's actually happening in practice. It's like a everything's fine on paper trick. And the 16-year-old voter debate, come on, a 16-year-old has never paid taxes in their life, doesn't know about insurance, doesn't know what rent is, but they'll have a say in running the country? This is the left's classic vote-grabbing trick. Lure the young with words like climate, equality, and hope, then direct them to the ballot box. Well, are elections child's play? What do you think? Is voting by mail secure, or are the Reform Party's concerns justified? Or were those bags really there? And another thing, should 16-year-olds be given the right to vote, or is this just a cheap maneuver by the left? Leave your comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. See you in the next video.